Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about the SETinBOX company. Today's conference consists of two parts. In the first half, we're going to talk about the product line of the company. Today it works within the B2B and B2C markets. This information may interest an average individual like us as well as promoters. It may interest businessmen, entrepreneurs, small businesses and others. In the second part, we'll talk about the partnership program. The company provides the opportunity not only to be a client, but also to make money. We have our own partnership program. In the second part, we're going to discuss that in detail. The product line of the company consists of IT products because, as of today, the IT industry is a trend in the world of business where the largest and fastest fortunes are made in IT industry. You know that very well. I will simply support it with facts. First of all, if we check with reliable sources, we'll see that in 2013, the 5 companies which made it to the top of the most profitable brands were IT companies. You all know very well. Apple, Google, IBM, Microsoft. The only company on that list which works with a tangible product is the Coca-Cola company. It is worth pointing out that the Coca-Cola company in the previous year, 2012, took the first place and in 2013 fell to third. One more interesting fact are recent acquisitions. Facebook bought WhatsApp for $19 billion. It is a record amount of money. For you to comprehend it better, let us compare with another takeover. The Volkswagen Group bought Porsche for $4.5 billion. This is a huge factory with a lot of equipment. It's got a 100-year-old history, Porsche's got factories, sales network, worldwide affiliates, a large number of personnel. Today it is still only worth $4.5 billion. On one hand, a stock share company. On the other hand, there is a cloud company. WhatsApp Messenger was founded in 2009. Today it is already valued at $19 billion. So this evidence supports that today, the fastest and the largest fortunes are made in the IT industry. Around 4 billion people turn to the internet daily to satisfy their needs. If you take the list of those needs and arrange them according to popularity, then you may find out that the most popular ones will be communication, number 1, then web search, entertainment, buying and selling, and then saving. Also pay attention that people turn to the internet to make money. Today, the number of people who aspire to this are growing. People want to make money without leaving their house. We'll talk about that later. When somebody turns to the internet, they first go to one site, then search for information on another, look for entertainment on some other website, and buy and sell on another. People have lots of tabs in their browsers with a large number of passwords and logins. You'll probably agree with me, it would be great to satisfy all of those needs on just one website. We'd like to see all the solutions in just one place. It is possible to have just one login and just one password to all the products at the same time. This is the main idea of SETinBOX. We aim to gather together all this accumulated on just one site. In English, the meaning of the name SETinBOX is a collection of tools all in one place, a lot of things in one place, or many solutions on just one site. Today, the company is working in that direction. The SETinBOX company is creating a large number of products based on a social network. The first product is a social network. SETinBOX is not a social network, it is a set of opportunities based within a social network. We have our own social network as a shell, which is the base for new coming products. Any social network has 3 main goals. Firstly, to collect all searches in one place. Secondly, the communication of users within it. Third of all, to navigate all the products from just one place. From your social network page, you may navigate to all the known products that are there. Among the main functions of our social network, there's the individualized interface. You can tune your page to your preference. Then there's a built-in translator. You can talk to people all over the world without the language barrier. Then there's ranking of news. You may read what interests you personally. In the future, something very interesting, we'll build in a traffic counter. That is, if your page is interesting and attractive, you have a large number of subscribers, you draw traffic to your page, then in the future you'll be able to make money on it. The next product SETinBOX has to offer is in the tourism department. It gives inspiration to a traveler. It's as if you were sitting at home next to a computer and you can put together a tour without the tourist agency fee. You can book a hotel, buy an airplane ticket, pay for insurance, the transfer, all without the services of a mediator. Thus, you save your time. You save money. The company will be actively developing in this direction in order to offer new solutions. For your convenience, today you have access to 14 world currencies and 6 languages. The next product is the blogging platform. It's no secret that today, blogging is the most popular way of communication with a like-minded audience. Over 60% of world leaders have their own blogs. We continuously hear about what somebody said on their blog. In our blogs, we use the meta tag system. It is the most recent technology which is growing in popularity. With it, you can easily and swiftly fill your blog. Also, it's not just a blog, it's a service. It is a system which will optimize your content in order to allow better indexing in the search engines. Our next product is IP telephony. You have unlimited connection with the whole world. How does this work? You install the SETinBOX app to your mobile phone, and when you add new friends to your social network in SETinBOX, they show up on your contact list. The more people you have on your social network and your contact list, the more people you can make unlimited calls to. Our next product is the CRM system. To put it simply, it's a mini system for business. In our system, you can invite up to 100 co-workers. You can send them invitations to their email addresses. Then they join your system. Inside your system, you can create an unlimited number of projects, and inside the projects, you can set an unlimited number of goals. For example, we need to build a house. I create a project, build a house. Inside this project, I can set several goals. For example, to put together a budget, buy materials, design a project, set an agreement, and so on. I can delegate these projects to a certain person, or to a group of people, or a department. Here I can manage the time and the process in order to achieve the goal. In the same way, the co-workers can exchange information and documents within the project. With the CRM system, you can manage your business at a distance. Thus, you save time and you save money. The next product is the marketing platform SETinMarket. It works for the B2B and the B2C markets. Let's take a look at the B2B market. Absolutely any company can register on SETinMarket. You create your complete profile, the name of the company, your portfolio. You can download your commercial offer. You can fill out a full description. You can place your promotions. You can add coupons to your promotions. All that is for free. All SETinBOX users have access to SETinMarket. They can see the info about your company and they can see your promotions. How does it work? For example, you have a business and surely you have competitors with similar prices and similar choice of products. You share the new client flow between each other. When you register on SETinMarket, people see your company, your business. If you put up a promotion, the search leads to you. Thus, your business receives the flow of new clients and the clients get a discount. Now let's take a look at the offer for the B2C market for clients. All searchers of SETinBOX have an access to SETinMarket. We can check out all the offers and receive free coupons for purchasing various products and services. How does this work for a regular customer? In your city, you can use a certain product or a service of a company. These companies often give corporate discounts to large clients. A regular customer can rarely get that kind of discount. We have a large number of leads and we can always make the deals with these companies. If the searchers lead to their business, then they provide a corporate discount. What do we get as a result? The business gets the flow of new customers and the clients get a corporate discount. We are confident that SETinMarket will grow rapidly because we have observed this trend already from the history of all the marketing platforms. The goal was to combine two groups, the group of those who sell and those who buy. We managed to do this by taking down the barriers and making it free for everyone. Thus, we brought benefits for both sides. SETinBOX is an aggregator of opportunities based on a social network. A social network is just a platform, a shell for new coming products. We are going to release new products twice a year. We'll make it possible to call from the mobile app to any stationary or any mobile phone. We have done a lot already, but we are just getting started. What do we have ahead of us? In 5 years, we would like to see a pace-setting company, which models and sets an example of how everyone should work. It is not the best company, it is not worse than others, it is different. There are several competitive advantages of the SETinBOX company. First of all, we are inspired by the idea that we can use a large number of products on just one platform. This is the area in which the company will be constantly developing it. It's become clear that continually new features are being added and the existing features are continuously being improved. SETinBOX is an international company which has sister affiliates all over the world. Having affiliates in Asia, Europe and the US, it's set up so we can work in unison all over the world. The mission of the company is to create and improve the existing products which facilitate exploration of the internet. Besides using the products, the company allows us to be more than clients. We can also make money. We have our own affiliate program which gives unlimited business opportunities. For selling products, the company has developed a multi-plan, which is a mix of today's most popular marketing plans: classical, surf, and the binary systems. Please note that today there are a lot of companies which use only classical system and make several $billion a year. And there are companies which use only binary marketing plans and also make several $billion a year. We managed to combine it all into one multi-plan, having created the bomb. According to the conditions of the multi-plan, the company pays us a reward for recommendations. Another advantage of the company is that the company pays money instantly. We receive our income not monthly or weekly or daily, but instantly. As soon as a sale takes place somewhere in the network, somebody buys a product, somebody made a payment, that moment you get money on your account. We like how social networks are growing. If we take a look at 2013, we'll see that the social network segment grew rapidly. Today, a large number of users come to social networks. Interesting that the social networks do not advertise themselves at all. It is possible due to word-of-mouth advertising. We, together, create large audiences for social networks. If you think back and remember how you learnt about the social network, most likely your friends shared on their phone an interesting site where you can register and hang out online. You used it, you liked it, you told others. In such a way, you unconsciously became a source of information for a large number of people whom got hooked on social networks through you. If you ask different people about how many followers they have on different social networks, you may hear different numbers, from 100 friends to up to 10,000. Now let's think about this. What if we could get $1 per each recommendation we made to our friends? You would be able to get a monthly $100, $1,000, some would get $5,000. Some will be able to get $10,000 monthly. If you were able to get money for the recommendations of your friends and their friends and so on, $1 each, I think everyone would agree that it would be great. Now let's say if we sent recommendations to only 10 people and they would forward it. Imagine you invited 10 people to a social network. Your friends did the same. In the second generation, you'd have 100 people. In the third generation, it would be 1,000. In the fourth, it would be 10,000. In the fifth generation, you'd have 100,000 users. Summing 5 generations, you would get over $100,000. If you got $1 from each person, it's over $110,000 a month, just because you were the source of information for all these people. In the SETinBOX multi-plan, it is possible to get $1 from each recommendation up to the 5th generation. We have looked at it up to the 5th generation. Now imagine what will happen at the 6th, 7th, 15th, 21st level and so on. At the same time, we understand that it is possible that not everyone will make 10 recommendations, but I am sure that anyone can make at least 2 recommendations. If we look at it up to the 21st generation, then your team will grow up to 4 million users. It is simple math. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and so on up to the 21st generation. There will be over 4 million users on your team. If we draw a $sign right there, that is the reward you can get for the recommendations, $1 each up to the 21st generation. In the company, there are 3 client packages. That is the regular client, active client, and VIP client. Let's take a look at the regular client package. It's a free package with a $10 subscription fee. Here you have the access to the social network itself, the travel aggregator, so you can save on your travels. You can book hotels at a sizable discount price, pay for car insurance, rent a car, and so on. Another interesting point here is that you have access to the SETinMarket platform and all the available discounts in your city. Besides all these products, you have an opportunity to make $1 each recommendation up to the 21st generation. This is the example we looked at with income of over $10,000 a month. Active client. In addition, you get IP telephony, unlimited phone calls all over the world. Here you can make money up to the 21st generation. This is the example we looked at with over 4 million users. The most interesting option here is the VIP client. Besides all the things mentioned, a blogging service is added to the product line. Here you have two marketing options. Besides the classical system up to the 21st generation, you can also reap the rewards from the surf system. According to the surf system, on your front line, there is an unlimited number of positions, and they are all divided into two categories. There are profitable positions and transfer positions. When a user comes to a profitable position, you receive $50 monthly from his subscription fee. 2nd, 4th, 6th, 10th, and then each 5th, that is 15th, 20th, 25th, 30th, and so on, all these are transfer positions. The rest are profitable positions. Pay attention that the profitable positions make about 80% in your system. From each profitable position, you are getting $50 monthly from each subscription fee, and so on without end. Let's look at the example. You've invited 2 users. You get the commission from the first user because it is a profitable position. The second one goes to the second transfer position. He stays on your team, but the commission goes up to the tutor above you. If your people do the same and invite 2 people each, users A and C have the profitable first positions. Then the first and the second ones get $50. Money from positions B and D go to you because you are the upper standing tutor for them. They fill your positions. In our example, you made 2 recommendations and filled 4 positions. Thus, in the example, you made $50 twice, that is $100. The next position, number 5, it's free. There are 2 ways of filling it. You either register a new user and it occupies it, or you get a transfer commission from below and it fills your 5th position. In the same way here, you profit from the 5th position monthly. So we have looked at the classical and surf systems, but for those who came here to make fast and big money, there's also the binary marketing system. I've been waiting long for the day and minute when I could introduce you to our creation, the work which we can invest completely into. We created a company for a large number of people so that each could find something here for themselves. Companies with a classical marketing plan make tens of billions of dollars of turnover today. There's also another plan, nothing complicated, one on the right and one on the left, and all the depth unlimited. No other conditions, make your money. Upflow, the upwards flow of freedom. Green conditions of life. When we were able to combine it all together, a really thermodynamic mixture came out. There are no extra conditions. Everything's yours. In the future, you will be able to make money from the investment effort of today. When purchasing the CRM system for $300, which allows you to invite up to 10 members simultaneously, or the CRM system for $900, which allows you to invite up to 100 members, you get a chance to take part in the binary system. According to this plan, you have 3 kinds of rewards. For personal recommendations, if somebody buys the CRM system upon your invitation of $300 or $900, you get $30 or $90 accordingly. Apart from your turnover, you receive 10% income from your recommendations. The next one is the team bonus. This is the most profitable reward in the binary marketing plan. In the binary system, the word bi, which means 2, you have 2 teams, left and right. As soon as one user appears on each team, a financial cycle closes and you either get $30 for the small packages or $90 for the big packages. The most interesting part happens later when your users also make invitations to your left and right teams. It does not matter how a new user will come. Whether you invited them or your team members invited them. The main thing is that there is a user on the right and a user on the left team. For you, it's a financial cycle. There is no limit in the depth of the binary marketing plan. Independently from what level the users come in at, again, one on the left, one on the right, you receive a reward. It's a geometric progression. On the first generation, you have 2 subscribers. On the second, 4, 8, 16, 32. From each financial cycle, you get either $30 or $90. Leaders bonus. In SETinBOX company, you will always get 10% from the income of your personal invites. Imagine if you invited 10 people. They make some money and you get 10% of their income. They did the same as you. They invited 10 users each. So in the second generation, you already have 100 subscribers. You can get 10% from their team commissions. The same goes on up to the third generation. In the third generation, there are 1,000 subscribers. And again, you get 10% from their team commissions. In our example, there is a 3-generation team of 1,110 users. You get 10% of their total team income. For example, each makes $100 on average, some $10, some $100, some $1,000. If we take 10% of that total, then monthly we can earn over $11,000, just because at one point we were the source of information for these people. The 6th kind of reward is the car program. Let's take a look. You can choose a vehicle, Opel Astra or a Chevrolet Cruze. They have to be black with a SETinBOX sticker. At the base level, you can get an auto loan. The company will be paying the monthly charges. When you reach the director status, your choice of cars increases. BMW, Audi, Mercedes or Porsche. They also must be black with a SETinBOX sticker, and the company will be paying $1,000 in auto loan fees. If you choose a yellow Chevrolet Camaro with a SETinBOX sticker, the company will be paying $1,500 in auto loans fees monthly for you to drive this car. The 7th kind of reward is the housing program. The average person today can't afford to buy real estate. If you take the price of an average apartment with a mediocre interior and take an average salary, then you have to save up to 100 years to be able to afford something like that. We understand this, and the company can solve this problem by paying a monthly bonus of $2,000 for you to cover your mortgage payments. When you reach a certain status, you benefit from the housing program. We have looked at 7 kinds of rewards. Again, we have 3 forms of cooperation with the company: clients, small business, large business. As of today, in SETinBOX, the most profitable offer is the full set package. Only here you have the whole line of products. Only here you get the maximum reward. Only here you can benefit from the 3 most popular marketing plans in the world. One more interesting business point: in this package, the company gives you 2 extra business places. 1 gas station or 3 gas stations is for you to decide. Today, full set is the most popular package. We have 2 ideas for you. On this side, you see a well-known franchise. The definition of franchise is a step-by-step algorithm for making guaranteed money. SETinBOX is a franchise. We have our own training system. By following it step by step, you can definitely make money. The franchise costs only $1,000 today. Second of all, today we are at the beginning of a billion-dollar brand. This is not wishful thinking. It is a statement because today the company is actively developing. A large number of people are showing interest in this project. Today, each of us has the chance to be part of this big movement of that future billion-dollar brand. Imagine if a few years ago your friend had approached you with words like, "Hey, listen, there's an interesting project in social networking system." And you tell him, "I don't know anything about it yet." And he tells you it's something that's going to develop in the future. There's a company like Facebook and you still don't know anything about it. But your friend tells you that it is going to prosper, and he invites you to participate in the establishing of the brand. Really, you only have two options. You can either say yes or no to it. The rest is history. Having made the decision today, in the future you can make good dividends from working together with this company. Besides everything else, the SETinBOX company has a partner support program. Firstly, it's an office program. Today there is an office in almost every million-plus population city. It's an office where daily presentations are made. There's training going on. You can bring a client and you will get all the necessary information. Also, we have online and offline training so that you can learn from our most successful partners. We continuously provide trainings and vacations abroad. Soon we are having our first international event. Here's an important point. If you've already made the decision that you are interested, then you need to make the decision as soon as possible. If you get registered here and now, then possibly the people who come after you will end up on your team. If you decide to wait and think, then most probably you will end up on a team of one of those who came earlier. I would also like to mention that SETinBOX is not just a company where you can make money and enjoy the product. SETinBOX today is a movement of ambitious, energetic people who move towards success together. We do it with ease, freely, and with excitement. Summing it up, I'd like to mention the most important factor, the value of the moment. Today we are just starting. Each one of you has a chance to be part of a multi-billion-dollar project in the future. This is it, and I hope this video will help you to be effective in this business. And see you again later.